right? It's going to be the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is going to be the solution, guys. Okay. Once you put that mark inside of you, you're already hooked up to the system. You're going to be in a digital system, just like I was reading earlier. A digitalized system. You're going to be in Esau's system. Okay? That's why it literally tells you, we're going to read it, but it says those that, the people that wouldn't serve the beast. The beast is what? The beast system. Esau's beast system. We told you what the word system means. The word system means pit. So if you're not going to serve his system, you're not going to serve his new world, you're going to be destroyed. He's going to delete you. Okay? Via guillotine, via gun, however he does it. Okay? That's his goal. He wants everybody karagma'd up. He wants everybody with that mark so he can track everybody. Okay? So again, by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell upon the earth. Oh, Slakia. Yeah, to do in sight of the beast, right? We already broke that down. Saying to them to dwell upon the earth that they should make an image of the beast which would have been wounded by the sword and did live. So again, talked about 2 times he lived. Okay, that's 2 empires, guys. Esau had 2 empires. We already went into that, Greek and Rome. Okay, he had 2 empires. The 3rd empire is America. Okay, that's why they took out the Apocrypha, because the Apocrypha tells you, it talks about the Greeks being the Edomites. So if you directly correlate the Greeks being the Edomites, that means the Romans are the Edomites. Guess who the Americans would be, guys? Edomites, guys. Okay, that's why the Bible Instruction Group took out the Apocrypha. They took out those books for a reason. It's not even just, it's in the whole book. You can read Maccabees, you can read Esdras. Okay, that book is clean cut cold, man. Cold. That book is cold. Okay? Right? It says, which had wounded by the sword and did live. Verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause those many who are not worship the image of the beast should be killed. There you go. So you're not gonna serve that beast system. You're gonna be deemed a terrorist. And I was actually meditating on that as well, because I was thinking about North Korea and all that. You can't even leave those countries, man. You can't leave those countries. If you leave them, you can't come back because you're deemed a threat to society, or their society, I would say, Slovakia. Okay, to their country. I believe they deem you a terrorist. People that leave those countries, they can't go back. They can't go back to what's it called? To North Korea. They can't go back. Okay, they're deemed a threat. Yeah, man. All right. Hey, he saw something else, man. Okay, he really wants this karagma, this mark of the beast system. He wants it to follow through. All right. He wants it to follow through, man. All right. Yeah, man. Esau wants this beast system to follow through. He wants everybody to be on it. Okay, that karagma. I wish I could find that video. It's probably deleted by now. But yeah, man. That karagma tracks your heartbeat. It's a motion sensor. It tracks where you are. It tracks and Esau. That's why Esau does so much. That's why he does so much. What's it called? Esau does so much scientific breakdowns on the body. Like, oh, when you eat, what's your heart palpitations? You know, how many miles per beat does your heart beat? When you use the bathroom, what's your resting heart rate? Like, he's gonna do all those things so he knows. You know, I always made the joke, like, you know, those people that's gonna take the karagma and they're in Esau society. What's gonna happen is, hey man, you ain't gonna be able to do shit. That's what the article is saying. No privacy. You're gonna be using the bathroom. He's not gonna know when you use the bathroom. He's gonna be knowing when you're having sex. He's gonna monitor everything. That's really what's gonna happen. Okay? That's really what's gonna happen, man. He's gonna know that by how heavy your heart's beating. You know, oh, his heart's beating. Okay, that means he's having intercourse. You know, even down to that. Esau gonna be trying to monitor how much box he be getting. Okay, how much box he be getting. Having kids and having a house is gonna be a luxury in Esau's new society, his new system. Okay, right? That's gonna be a thing. Having a family is gonna be thing, and I run into that because the idea of being married is gonna be for the upper echelons. In Esau's new system, none of y'all gonna be getting married because you're gonna be too poor. You're not gonna be able to have families. You're not gonna be able to. How are you gonna feed the family? You're under a system. You ain't gonna have no car. You ain't gonna have nothing. That's what Esau meant by you ain't gonna have nothing. Okay? That's how Esau meant by you ain't gonna have nothing. You ain't gonna own nothing. You ain't gonna have nothing. You don't even own your kids. He's gonna own your kids, guys. Okay? And y'all want to live in this system. Y'all want to live over here. Y'all crazy, man. Okay? So if you not worship the image of the beast, you're gonna be destroyed, man. You're not gonna be in this beast system. He's gonna destroy you. He wants to destroy you. You're deemed a threat. Okay? And I keep telling y'all to watch the series Black Mirror. It shows you all of that, man. It literally is gonna educate you all on the mark of the beast system. There's different episodes with different occurrences, what happens. Okay? Which that show kind of fell off a little bit. They started deviating from the plot. Okay? But it still goes into the digitalization, different aspects of it. It goes into the mark of the beast. It even goes to video games. Okay? Just like that movie that is, I think it's a Pixar or Disney movie. It's called WALL-E. The world's ran and organized by robots, and the humans lay back and sit back. They're overly obese, and the robots do everything for them. What do you think these biographies and these movie ideas come from? These people know what's coming in the future, guys. Okay, they know what's happening. All right, verse 16. It says, he causes all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. What do you think John was seeing when he wrote this? Okay, what do you think John was seeing when he wrote this, guys? He was having those visions. Why are they laying down? Why are they getting injected with a device? He's probably seeing computer screens and all that, monitoring systems and all that. Okay, John didn't know what he was seeing, but he knew what to write because the spirit was on him. All right. So it don't matter if you're rich or poor. It don't matter if you're a LeBron James, you're Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Odell Beckham Jr. Okay, Patrick Mahomes. It don't matter. No matter if you're Stephen A. Smith, you're gonna have to take that Karak, man. You have to take that damn mark. You're gonna have to commit to Esau's program. Okay, and I won't be surprised on top of you getting the Karagma, you're gonna have to take jabs as well. I won't be surprised, man. I will not be surprised. Okay, especially in those times that's getting ready to come, they're gonna be like, oh, there's a lot of sicknesses out there in play. That's what they're gonna tell you. You have to take everything. Oh man. All right, and I was listening to the brother Kansas City. He was even saying, he was like, oh, like even if you take that, you ain't even guaranteed a spot in Esau's kingdom. Even if you take the Karagma, you're not guaranteed a spot, man, because it's a matter of time till he upgrades that. He's going to upgrade that. From the Karagma, he's going to upgrade the Karagma to something else. That's how Esau is, man. He's a freaking deceiver, man. He's a devil. A devil is a deceiver. Latin word diablo, which means deceiver. He's a deceiver. Deceiver, man. All right? Verse 17. And no man might buy or sell. You're not able to buy or sell, man. What were we just reading in the article, guys? You're not going to own nothing. You ain't going to be able to buy or sell, man. Okay? Buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay? There you go. You ain't going to have nothing, man. You ain't going to have nothing. Okay? Esau don't want you to have nothing. In order to be in that system, we're going to have to take that mark. Okay? Right? It says the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay? So there you go. Alright? Which, again, like we've always told you, there's going to be a mark of man and a mark of the Lord. Which the mark of the Lord is going to be on the elect. That's who the mark of the Lord, or that's who's going to have the mark of the Lord. Okay? That's who's going to have the mark of the Lord. It's going to be those people. Okay? Which are the elect. The mark of the man is what majority of the people are going to take. Esau's going to come with think about it, Esau's going to come with every avenue. If you take this, people are struggling to find jobs now. Imagine he says, oh, we can get you a job if you take this. We can get you a house if you take this. Esau's deprived you of everything, so he's going to give you everything back if you take that Karagma. Okay? What do you think the hour of temptation was talking about, guys? All right? Matter of fact, let's see if we can get that. We'll pretty much wrap up on that. The point's been made. Alright? This is Psalm chapter 50. Bear with me 1 second. Try to grab this. This is Psalms chapter 55. In verse 20. He had put forth his hands against such be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. Verse 21. His words were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Exactly. Okay? War is in this devil's heart. He's such a deceiver. He's wanting to deceive his own people, man. He's still gonna put he wants everybody with that Quran, even these Edomites. These low-level Edomites. They think they're so above Jake, they think they're so superior. Hey man, you're gonna have to take that shit too. Okay? Ain't nobody exempt. Esau wants everybody to take that. Okay? But war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn with swords. That's who he is. He's a deceiver. That's how he came over, he took over everything. That's how he went into all these people's countries and gave them contracts and treaties and broke all of them when it was convenient for him. Okay? So that's how the scripture was telling you that everybody's going to start to get sober. They're going to start to sober up. Everyone's starting to sober up, man. They're starting to see what's happening. The pattern, it's called pattern recognition. People are starting to have pattern recognition. They're starting to realize what the hell's going on. All right? So yeah, man, the point's been made, man. I'm going to give all praise and glory to every Father and Son, Yahawashi. I hope you guys are edified through the Spirit and power of Yahawashi. Again, call Allah Yahawashi. And until next time, I'm going to say shalom. All right? Mu'atha Baba.